Kit Kats can read. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video, and today I'm bringing you my Friday reads for this week, as well as a new feature, #own and unread, which was started by Keisha from the Forsaken 707, and I will link her channel in the description box below. And I thought I'd add that just to make my Friday reads video a little bit more spicy. So what I'm reading at the moment is Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler and illustrated by Myra Kalman, and this is a really interesting story, and it's about this girl, and she is literally just sent this stuff back to this guy, and she sort of gives reasons why they broke up, and she's sort of like, remember this time, oh look, I've still got this and these things, and that is why we broke up. And I'm still really curious as to why they broke up, because the reason really isn't given yet, and it's just like, I need to know the real reason, because all these silly little reasons, they cannot be simply over them. But I'm currently only on page 100, and there is a total of 350-ish pages in this book. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it though. It's a very sort of light contemporary, which I needed, as I've been reading a lot of fantasy this month. And to what I'm going to read after, I sort of changed my mind on, because it was all depending on what would arrive in the post, and I was waiting for Made For You by Melissa Marr, but it never came in the post, so I have decided to read another book which came in the post instead of it, and that is Don't Touch by Rachel M. Wilson. Now, I did have an ebook of this for review, but I never got around to actually reading this, but I thought, you know what, I'm going to purchase a physical copy of it because it sounds freaking awesome. Now, this is about a girl, and she has this thing about like not touching people because her parents have split up, and she sort of thinks, you know, if I don't touch people, then maybe my dad will come back. But, you know, this guy comes into contact with her, and she's just sort of like, oh no, I want to touch him, or what do I do now? It sounds really interesting, very interesting sort of contemporary, and I can't wait to begin this. So as soon as I finish Why We Broke Up, I will start this. So those are the two books that I plan on reading over the weekend. As for #own and unread, the basic task for that is to show some books that you own and you haven't read yet. And I asked Keisha, I was like, were there any specifics for it? Like, you know, do you have to show books you've owned for a long time to hopefully guilt trip you into reading them? And she was sort of like, well, she shows books that she's had for a long time. So I was like, okay, so I'll find some books that I've had for at least over a year. So I've decided with this trilogy, and I think this is the Midnighters trilogy. I can't remember exactly what this trilogy is called, but it's by Scott Westerfeld, who's the author of like the Uglies, Pretties series, and I haven't read those either. But this I have owned for over a year. I can't remember when I got these, but I know I got these from the works for £5 or something. So for £5 for all these 3 books, and they just, I don't know why I just haven't read these yet, and I really can't remember what they are about. So it says here, imagine falling for someone who can fly you through the air, imagine loving someone who can see your darkest thoughts, imagine having secrets that could destroy the things you cherish. So it does actually sound pretty cool for a trilogy, and I don't know why I haven't got around to reading it, because they're very short books, so I don't know. But yes, these are what I have owned and haven't read yet, so let me know down in the comments if you have read any of these books that I have mentioned in this video, whether that being what I'm reading for my Friday reads or what I'm sharing right now. But I hope you're going to have an absolutely fantastic day no matter what. What are your Friday reads this weekend? What are you guys reading at the moment? What have you hauled lately? Have you done any videos lately? You can link them down below, because I'm always wanting to watch videos and to check books out. But I hope you all are fantastic, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.